Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the monthly Akashic Records reading for May. So I'm doing this early. I'm also expanding the reading. It just happened at the last minute. It was 11:11 my time when I'm doing this reading. I just want to add the spirit message is that no matter how crazy, chaotic everything is around you, you're going to be finding that they're making sure that you feel you're right on time, that you're exactly where you're meant to be, despite the crazy, despite everything going on. And lately this week, every time we talk about seeing 11:11 a lot, but so much so almost on the daily, it was like 11:11. Every time I look at a clock, 11:11. Every time, right now when I turned this on, it was 11:11 my time. Whatever it is to you, it doesn't necessarily have to be 11:11, but what I'm saying is Spirit is going to make sure that you pick up signs, symbols, messages that no matter what you're thinking, because we're in our minds a lot, that you're definitely exactly where you're meant to be right now. And it might not feel that way, and that's why they're giving you a lot of signs, symbols, messages, almost like a reassurance that despite what it looks like, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And it's very, very important because it will actually center you and ground you and calm you, and you'll feel connected. And it is, despite everything, to feel connected. So we're actually going to tap in really deeply to the Akashic Tarot for the journey for May. Now, another thing I got was April was a really complicated month. So much so, it was like the path was ups and downs. It could feel like sometimes you felt like you were losing your footing. And they were showing me it's almost like a smoother path in May. So you could almost be hopeful or feel that May is going to be better than April. We're going to tap into the Akashic Records for the journey. We're also going to tap into deeply into the guidebook for the Akashic Force, love, support, backing to back us in May. We're adding some decks here. We're going to tap into the Divine Power deck because no doubt they're supporting your power and real divine abundance going forward. And to feel more connected with them is going to help you with your divine power in the physical and also keep you connected to source, which is real divine abundance for the tangible and intangible. And this was really brought home at this time too. Besides the abundance of the tangible, rewards for hard work, more abundance, things that you think of, but the intangible of your divine power in the physical to create more peace, more stability, more calm, more joy. They were talking about joy de vivre, like in the moments, your divine power, how you utilize it to create more abundance, even with the intangible, is going to be so crucial. You could be finding just really eye-opening awareness when it comes to that with everything that's going on in the physical. They're keeping you really connected to this, and they're supporting this in the physical. We're going to tap into the Divine Spirit deck, messages from Divine Spirit to your Divine Spirit. This will be more direct guidance for what just came out to keep in mind for the month of May. We're going to end it with pure love from Spirit, which I believe this all is, and the inspiration behind it all. We send our love. Yeah, it's to feel love, support, backing. Literally, they're sending their love in these readings, and that's why I do it and share it. And to really feel love, support, backing. Remember what comes out, because it's 333 on the video now. Remember what comes out, because the love, support, backing that comes out now can feed you now and later when life happens. I find very often, so often, yes, it feeds me in the moment, but then later as life happens, I'm gently guided to remember an image, a message, something that was said on the channel. And it is so love, support, backing for that moment as well. It's just really, really amazing. Also, trust your intuition besides what I say, because you can get more. It's almost like whatever comes out could be like the little crack in the window, and then you could get so much more later. It kind of germinates and you can get a lot more. Also, whatever the length of the video is, I'll look up the angel number message and it'll be the first pinned comment on the video. So let's clear out and get ready to receive for May. May. May it bring better things, right? May. Okay, so let's get into it. Just clear your mind and get ready to receive what wants to come out for May for the journey for all of us. Let's see what they want to bring forth. The love, support, backing for the month of May. Wow. Just clear out and get ready to receive. Okay. So there are two right away that wants to come forth. We have the two worlds, two of scrolls, and we have seven of keys again. They're with you with the ascent. Remember when I said it could have felt like at sometimes you're losing your footing and it was like a rough terrain in April. There's something about May that you stay really connected. This has been a recurring, it's almost like a major arcana at this time. Feel your connection and let it fuel you with your ascent. They're definitely supporting the power to do this, to get past obstacles, to retain your footing, your stamina, and keep going and keep with your connection, especially with the work that you're doing. This is two worlds. So let's get right into two worlds, which I don't believe we've ever gotten at all, ever. So let's step into two scrolls. But this ascent, this has been a repeating message in the last couple of months that they're helping you with the ascent in your life, with what you're trying to achieve. So two worlds, surrounded by a spinning wheel and baskets of wool, a beautiful woman, worried and tired, gazes at the embers in the fireplace, and she has worked hard at her spinning for the coins that are gathered on the table. And the expansive window behind her looks out onto a Buddhist monastery high in the mountains. Look at this mountain. When you receive this card, there is conflict in your life between what the outer world requires of you and how your own spirit directs you. And you actually may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth and therefore joined a monastery to do so, and then missing the wonders that the secular world could offer, such as love, family, financial success. You chose the secular world exclusively in your next incarnation, yet this didn't offer the spiritual focus you also sought. So because of this, it's likely that you bounced back and forth from the monastic to the personal in a number of incarnations and through a number of different faiths. You are now again experiencing a polarity between a fully self-realized spiritual experience and personal success in your day-to-day life. So there could be consequences where you feel pulled between two worlds, right? This push-pull, it often feels as if you have to let one go in order to embrace the other. And this push-pull will continue until you learn to bring your spiritual self to every situation in your personal life. It's time to replace worry with trust and integrate your eternal truth with your temporal reality. If you have a job or in a relationship that actively pulls you from your spirit, you must deal with it or possibly leave it. Whoever you are forever is who you are now. Who you are forever is who you are now. Let nothing impede that power. When you own it, absolute self-realization in both worlds will elude you no longer. So this is a very complicated where you could be analyzing your spirit aligned to the physical, right? It's like, so the Akashic forces, close your eyes and say to yourself, the divine thrives in my daily world. Then see the God of your undertaking stand beside you. See yourself walking through your life in this great company, handling everything that comes your way. So there's something like a fusion of the spiritual even in your everyday, bringing your two worlds together, where in past lifetimes you may have done one or the other. You felt you had to sacrifice one or the other. There is going to be some place where you're integrating in your daily world the spiritual at all times. No doubt this is going to help you with the ascent, with your achievements, what you're trying to achieve. It's almost like your connection and infusing the two worlds into one is helping you in your ascent. And it's almost like you're recognizing this on a higher level at this time. So there could be things where you're trying to integrate it better. There's no denying one for the other anymore. It's going to be also helping you in the ascent itself to do this. So there's something really powerful about almost like partnering with spirit or not giving one up for the other. While you're doing things in the physical, it's like integrating both worlds into one. It's really interesting what they're saying here. The ascent here, a man stands atop a mountain with a rope draped over his shoulder. Metal stakes known as pittons remain in the steep cliff face that he has climbed, evidence of the difficult path of his ascent. Remember when I said at times it could feel like you were losing your footing at times? They're kind of asking you to blend the two worlds together. Let the spiritual actually be with you on the climb, with everything that you're doing in the physical. It's not choosing one world over the other. This card shows, okay, the rope and the pins may have been the physical keys necessary for his achievement, but so were his hard work and resolve. And you're going to have to feel the two worlds behind you as you make your ascent. It's going to be very powerful that you're going to know this to be true for yourself. This card shows with great effort and determination, you can apply yourself to your goals for assured success. Though there may be some risks involved, you can reach the top. There could be a promotion or an advance to a much higher position coming. Understand, however, that it isn't just luck or external influences, but it's your own hard work and the application that brings the achievement you seek. So keep your effort strong. And instead of being passed by, you will climb to the heights. And I think what's going to help you keeping your effort strong is this link of the two worlds, the link of the spiritual that's helping to fuel you continuously on the climb. Meaning like you're no longer giving up the spiritual for your physical work, what you're doing. Like feel very aligned to spirit as you're making your climb, and your day-to-day is going to be pivotal. It's almost going to be giving you the fuel and the tools and the energy that you need, right? The support for the efforts that you're doing. It was like 11:11 on the video when I was saying that. The Akashic forces, there is a goal high above you, and you have to climb a steep hill to get there. Close your eyes and feel filled with energy and enthusiasm for this goal. See how you can apply yourself to this endeavor, and what steps can you take to reach the top. So these goals, the achievements, the climb itself, you're really melding the two worlds together. It's going to be really important that you feel the support of the two worlds. Like, right? It's the spiritual backing you up as you're making the steps, as you're trying to go for your achievements. They're having me go back to this Two of Scrolls. What was the Akashic Force for the Two of Scrolls? They're saying, close your eyes and say to yourself, the divine thrives in my daily world. So it's not giving up one word. I have chills everywhere. As you're making your climb, say to yourself, close your eyes and say to yourself, the divine thrives in my daily world. Then see the God of your understanding stand beside you. So as you're making the climb, almost feel the spirit beside you as you're taking your steps. So this is not giving up your connection or that world as you're doing things, toiling around in the physical, trying to take the steps. They're literally saying, see the God of your understanding stand beside you. See yourself walking through your life in this great company. See yourself doing your work with great company, handling everything that comes your way. So they're with you. I have chills everywhere with this sentence. See yourself walking through your life in this great company, handling everything that comes your way with them. So that's how they want you to make your ascent. That's really your divine connection with them, and they're with you, and you're in great company as you're doing things in the physical, making the ascent, making the achievements. You don't have to give up the world. And I think in the past, and this could really resonate with a lot of people who talk about spiritual. We're not taught that. And in ancient times, if you were outwardly spiritual too much, it's like you were chastised. What's the word? There was like repercussions. You had to give up one world for the other world. You know, to succeed in the material, you had to give up the spiritual. To succeed in the spiritual, it's like you had to hide out. You know, it's like having the infusion of the two worlds, and do this with great company. They said you're doing this with great company. It's also going to give you the resolve to make your ascent. So what you're doing with great company in the physical, and you're working with the two worlds. How amazing. So let's talk about your divine power as you're doing your achievements, making the climb in great company, with them with you. Yeah, I mean, that's what they're saying. So let's talk about your divine power that they're supporting for the ascent and you embracing two worlds. Because you're embracing two worlds, and I have chills everywhere, is they're giving you the divine power to feel what is right. It's going to be your close connection with them that you're using all your clairs. So as much as you're in the physical doing the work, what you're trying to achieve, you're living with two worlds. You're living in the two world paradigm, right? Like as you're doing work in the material, you're connected in the physical, you're connected with the spiritual. They're giving you the brilliancy of you can feel what is right. as you're taking your steps, as you're making decisions, choices, as you're doing the work. You have the divine power to feel what is right with your close connection. What steps to take? How are you doing this? They're giving you that ability. It's almost like a divine knowing, divine wisdom, all your clairs. Divine knowing, divine feeling, right? Clear sentience, clear cognizance. So you embracing both worlds, two worlds at this time as you're doing your work in the daily, feeling the closeness, the company with which you're doing it, bringing it with you, you can feel what is right. So that's what the number one ability with your divine power in May is, to know and feel what is right. And with your alignment, like as you're trying to make your achievements, as you're trying to take your steps, they're keeping you very much in sync with the spiritual as you're doing things in the physical. And it could be no longer sacrificing one world for the other, that you're like right now, say I'm doing a reading, right? So I'm tapping into the spiritual, but then when I go back to do my work that pays my rent, I'm going to be, what do they say? Standing beside you in great company as you're doing that work, whatever you're trying to achieve, they're with you as well. And you're going to feel what is right. That's what they want you to know. Now they want you also to know, no, it begins with no. Know, honor, and protect your divine energy to create abundance by having proper boundaries. Now, this is not going to be, you can feel what is right. It's not denying the difficulties. It's seeing things as it really is. They're going to make sure you have proper boundaries. They were guiding to me recently, remember we did that reading about crystal power? I actually bought a lot more crystals recently, like brand new, up a notch, clear quartz, selenite, and it was all for clearing negative energy, clearing, around us. You can't deny what's going on around the magnitude. I don't like to talk about it so much because, everybody is fully aware of how everybody is acting around us, all heated. Everybody is inciting more not love, peace, everything else. You're going to have proper boundaries as you're linked with spirit, making the ascent to protect your energy, right? Because the divine connection, you need to stay energized, actually doing the steps and everything else in your life right now. Know, honor, and protect your divine energy that's needed for this, to create more abundance, tangible and intangible, in your life by having the proper boundaries. It's going to support you in the climb. You need your energy for the climb. That's why it's underneath here. It's like they're supporting your energy to do this. You're embracing two worlds as you do this. You can feel what is right. And also, anytime your energy is affected, pay attention to that. It's no longer denying that. You're linked spiritually. You can feel what is right. I'm going to tell you that, like, when you're using all your clairs, the biggest lesson is when someone's affecting your energy, pay attention to that. I was realizing, I said to my friend of mine the other day, it's like, it's not just apparent sometimes. People project, people are coming out with various things. It could be conscious or unconscious, but they project a lot, they're unloading a lot, they're affecting your energy, who you surround yourself by, what you're listening to, it all affects your energy. They're going to really be having you pay attention. Just when I'm talking about that, I got an alert. We're constantly bombarded. So you have people in your orbit, right? Your close orbit, and then the outer orbit, constantly pulling at your time, energy, attention, focus, everything. You're being made to achieve things, work on things, make an ascent here. You're going to have to protect your energy, and they are calling it divine energy, and you're going to have to honor it as such, right? So know, honor, and protect. I have chills when I say that because a lot of us don't. Energy is all we have here to do things, to accomplish things, right? So it's really real divine self-care is for real. And they're really going to help you with proper boundaries because you're going to have to stay linked with them, very connected with the spirit beside you as you're achieving things, taking the steps. They're enabling you to feel what is right, especially when you're in this energy, right? Because if you're bogged down, if you're depressed, if you're overloaded, overwhelmed, all these other things, you're not going to be clear on what is right. You're not going to be aligned to what you're supposed to be doing right in front of you. You're going to be pulled away from it, or your energy is going to be affected. So they're just bringing that home again for your abundance. And have those proper boundaries and take the steps now to further expand yourself and your opportunities now. Do you see that? They're gearing you to go up. up a notch. So really, you can feel what is right. They're really giving you this divine wisdom, divine clarity. What is it going to take? Feel spirit with you as you're doing the steps. This is not sacrificing one world for another. Honor and protect your divine energy to create abundance by having the proper boundaries, and then take those steps now to further expand yourself and your opportunities. Now they're with you as you're doing the climb, as you're doing the work. Not only that, but you're going to feel what is right. But this is very much having you, as you're doing the work here, this is not sacrificing one world for another. As you're doing this, you're linked with spirit. Like, you feel, so bring spirit with you. I just love this Akashic. They're bringing me back to this often, so much so, this Two of Scrolls, I'm going to repeat it over and over and over again. So it's close your eyes and say to yourself, the divine thrives in my daily world. They're really supporting this, the steps to expand yourself and your opportunities, the steps to actually achieve things and make that ascent. Your support is coming from embracing the two worlds, like for the energy capacity to feel what is right, that the divine thrives in my daily world. Then see the God of your understanding stand beside you and see yourself walking through your life in this great company, handling everything that comes your way. They're making sure you can handle everything that comes your way. It's something about understanding the company you keep, and know, honor, and protect your divine energy, proper boundaries as you're making this, and take the steps to further expand yourself and your opportunities. And along the way, what great divine power to feel what is right. Keep going with the ascent. They're supporting it. It's embracing those two worlds, because it's going to give you the love, support, backing. It's going to let you know what is right to do. They're going to be pumping you up to take the steps to further expand yourself and your opportunities, how to know, honor, and protect your divine energy so that you make the ascent, like you're doing the steps, you're maintaining your energy. Yeah, you have divine help in this matter. So it's embracing those two worlds, and they're saying as you're doing this, you have the divine power to feel what is right. You have divine help with this matter. It's like you're doing this work with great company. I mean, I have chills everywhere. I don't even have the words for what they're saying. It's like there's no longer, probably for eons, we had to sacrifice the physical for the spiritual for the physical, right? If people were in the spiritual, they disappeared on a mountaintop, or they went into a monastery. Or if you went in the secular, in the physical, that's all you did. You weren't allowed to bring the spiritual in. We're embracing the two worlds, making this ascent. You're in great company. You have divine power to feel what is right. You have divine help with this matter. They're going to help you figure things out. You're going to feel what is right. They're definitely also making sure that you have the proper boundaries, and that's going to be just made apparent to you. You might have to limit some things or interactions, or limit your openings for some people, because it's going to affect the ascent too much, and they're going to bring that to your attention to make sure that you are knowing, honoring, and protecting your divine energy for this. And because they're telling you to take at least like a sentence, because if the energy is needed to take the steps now to further expand yourself and your opportunities. So yeah, I mean, this is amazing. You have divine help with this matter. They want you to know that, and you may want to reconsider that. Everything that I'm babbling now, because they're saying have proper boundaries. You have divine power to feel what is right. You may want to reconsider that. So there are definitely going to be things that when you're finding your footing, or what are the steps, you have divine help. They're going to let you know. You're going to feel what is right. You know, when one of the first things I ever said is, what I ever got was, you don't see everything with your physical eyes. You're going to feel your way, like almost like feel your way in the dark through your clairs. You're going to feel what is right. You have divine help with this matter. You may want to reconsider that. They might have you reconsider which way, which steps, all of that. They're going to give you the divine help. You're going to feel what's right with the steps, because they're gearing you to expand yourself, make the ascent, and protect your boundaries. So something about knowing, honor, but protect your divine energy, having proper boundaries. There could be things that you're reconsidering along the way, like how are you making your ascent? It's part of they're having you feel what is right. So as much as we like to think, it's going to be great to shift and two worlds. Remember, spiritually, what are you feeling? You're going to feel your way a lot more with this ascent, is what I'm getting. You know how some things are like strategic, but it's going to be very much two worlds. Like you're in great company. You're going to be feeling your way. You might be reconsidering things, how you're doing this in a better way, because they're just supporting your better boundaries and taking the steps to further expand. So there might be things that you're reconsidering at this time that supports you better, or the steps to take to reach that. They're just really going to give you, remember, you're working in great company. I might even put that in the header, so we remember that. The work that you're doing, you're in great company. It's just really amazing. You definitely have divine help with this. They're having you reconsider a lot. So definitely go with what feels right. And it could be that they're really having you honor your boundaries, your energy. So it actually propels the steps needed, your energy, your divine energy for the steps now to further expand yourself, further expand your energy. Remember, you're doing this in great company. You're doing this in great company. Hold on to this. Like, no matter what, you're doing this, even though he's alone on this, right? It could feel like you're alone, but it's like, you're not. You're doing this in great company. You're doing the work with great company. Wow. I mean, it's so beautiful. I don't even have the words. Okay. Did I do divine spirit? Why do they want me to get more divine spirit? Okay. Divine spirit messages. I have chills. You're doing this with great company. You're doing this with great company. And I just have the chills because we might be the first ones. Yeah, you may want to say no, especially landing on boundaries. There are going to be things that you're probably going to be saying no to because they're saying you may want to reconsider. You may want to say no. It is time to really know, honor, and protect your divine energy with proper boundaries, because they want to make sure you're in great company here for expanding, taking the steps to expand. So there's definitely, when they say you have divine power to feel what is right, they say you may want to reconsider that. You may want to say no. There are definitely things that you have divine help. They're helping you to say no. I think it is to honor your boundaries more, your energy more, your work. You're doing this in great company. It's going to override other things here. Keep your focus. Exactly. Keep your focus. So this is really honoring your boundaries. This is making sure that you're taking the steps now. You are doing this in great company. So do not lose your focus. Keep your focus. So that's why they're like, reconsider. You may want to say no. This is the alignment. Keep your focus. You're doing this in great company, with great company. Two world, like, they're with you when you're doing this, and they're telling you keep your focus now when you're taking your steps. Just keep your focus, because there's a lot here. You have divine help. They're going to make sure that you may be saying no or reconsidering things, because this is the alignment. This is so amazing what they're saying. You're doing this in great company. Just say that to yourself. With whatever you're tackling in your life, you're doing this with great company. I just find that amazing. Okay, we're going to end with pure love from spirit. So definitely keep your focus no matter what. You're feeling your way, right? You're embracing two worlds here. They definitely know, honor, protect your divine energy by having proper boundaries, because they definitely are helping you with the focus and maybe saying no or reconsidering things. So you're just taking the steps now to further expand yourself and your opportunities. That's the focus. We know how you feel. Yeah. You can feel what is right. You may want to reconsider and say no. They know how you feel. Maybe there's some things that are overwhelming you. Maybe there's some things that are not pulling away from your focus of achieving things. They're telling you they know how you feel right now with what's going on here, but they're telling you to take focus and take the steps now to further expand yourself and your opportunities. Know, honor, and protect your divine energy. Have the proper boundaries. They know how you feel. There's going to be a lot of things where it's like they know how you feel with that. They're going to have you reconsider and maybe say no, even no. Because they're telling you have the divine power to feel what is right, and we know how you feel. So feel your way more than think your way. Sometimes we get lost. They just want you to feel your way and keep your focus, keep your energy. Like, really honor your energy is going to be so key. And know that you're doing this in great company. You're doing this with great company. You have divine help with this matter as you're embraced both worlds on the daily. You're doing this with great company. I don't know why that line really feeds me to remember in May as you're keeping your focus, taking the steps. Yeah, we are here for you. We will help you through the changes. See how this landed here? There will be changes when it comes to your energy or boundaries in some way to make sure that you're achieving what you're supposed to, or keep your focus the way you're supposed to, or take the steps now to further expand yourself and your opportunities. You're doing that with great company. And so they're going to be telling you, they're helping you through the changes. And some of the changes is there could be things that you're reconsidering or saying no to. They know how you feel, so they're gently probably going to guide you, like, hold on to your energy and your boundaries, keep your focus, take the steps to expand. yourself, your opportunities. We are here for you. You have divine help with this matter. Remember, you're doing this in great company. I have chills everywhere, but it's reading like a sentence in every direction, every deck. So you are doing this in great company. So what your work is on the daily, what you're trying to achieve, keep your focus, take the steps now, right? They're supporting that. They're here with you for divine help. Definitely know, honor, and protect your divine energy, because that's what's needed, right? Have great boundaries. There are going to be a lot of things. They want you to keep your focus and take the steps. So whatever is like pulling out your energy, taking you away from your focus, they're going to be like, reconsider that. You may want to say no. They're helping you through the changes. That's what they're saying. So yeah. So do they want one more pure love from spirit to end this? Keep your focus. Take the steps now. And you're doing this in great company. You're doing this with great company. What a beautiful line. You're doing this with great company. Keep your focus. Keep your energy. Take those steps. Know, honor, and protect your divine energy and keep going. They're supporting you, and you're going to have the divine power to feel what is right. You definitely are getting divine help. They're here for you. They know how you feel. They're helping you through the changes. You don't have to no longer feel you have to sacrifice something here. We will help you to let go. Do not feel that you have to let go of... there's something about feeling sacrificing. We will help you to let go. No honor. Protect your divine energy. Let go of things that are pulling away of your energy or making you feel... They're helping you to let go of things that are part of affecting your boundaries in some way. Like let go something that's pulling away from your focus, pulling away from your divine energy. Let go of that. You're doing this ascent in great company. In great company. That's what they're saying. Yeah, we know how good you are. We know how good you are. We know how good you are. They're the ones, like, let go. There's something about this where they are just completely supporting you. They know how good you are. It's like, take those steps now. A lot of us don't have that positive support. They know how good you are. You're doing this in great company. They're telling you to focus and keep doing those steps to expand now in May, because that's what's being supported. Definitely protect your energy, your boundaries. They know how good you are. This is just going to feed almost like your... I don't even have words for this, like your insides. They know how good you are. That self-esteem or self-worth or self-value. It's like you can do it kind of feeling, right? We know how good you are. Of course you can take those steps. Of course you can achieve that. Of course, like they're the ones, you see what I'm saying? Like the sun is like... the two worlds. You're in great company. They're telling you to keep your focus, take those steps, further expand yourself and your opportunities. We know how good you are. Definitely honor your boundaries, because remember, this is know, honor, and protect your divine energy. You can feel what is right. They're going to have you reconsider a lot of things, probably say no to a lot of things, kind of like reshape your life or how you're doing things, and let go of things that are not feeding you, helping you to keep your focus, or having the proper boundaries or the energy, because this is it. I mean, they want you to achieve things, and it's no longer sacrificing one world for another. You're in good company as you're doing this. And I have chills when I say that. So they're like exclamation mark, protect that divine energy, protect your boundaries. And because it's going to help you keep your focus as you're taking steps. And they're the ones saying on your insides, we know how good you are. So yeah, this is supporting your achievements, supporting you actually achieving things. Like, what are the steps to achieving things? Keep your focus. They're the ones that are here for you. They're giving you divine help. A lot of it, you're going to feel your way, and they're also guiding you on, they're helping you through all these changes of what are you reconsidering? What are you saying yes to, no to? That's been a repeating theme, because if your energy and boundaries are necessary and they're helping you to assess how are you achieving this, you're going to be feeling your way. You're going to be listening to the divine help that you're getting, as they're saying, we're here for you with the climb, with what you're in good company. So there's something about on the daily, feel you're in good company, keep your focus, keep your proper boundaries, know, honor, and protect your divine energy, and take those steps to further expand yourself, because they're assisting you. I mean, and they know how good you are. So no doubt they're keeping you here. You're doing this in good company. You're doing this with good company. And I have chills because on this card, he is alone, but you're doing this in good company. And there's something about don't deny, like you're bringing the spiritual to the physical. This is not in the old ages where you sacrifice one for the other. This is helping you with the work. You know how we say two is scrolls, like two is divine partners, right? They're assisting you on the daily. They're assisting you with the steps. They're assisting you with your, and even your energy and focus to do it. But this is all about expanding yourself, expanding your opportunities, keeping your focus, having your divine energy and your divine boundaries. You're going to definitely feel what is right. They're having you reconsider things a lot and let go of a lot to keep going. So I wish you the best in May. This is definitely supporting what you're trying to achieve, and almost like the stamina, the energy, and almost like the soul and spirit to do it. It's the spirit to do it. The spirit to do it. I just got it. As much as I'm babbling, sometimes they have me babble. It's the spirit to do it. You're in good company. You literally have the spirit to do it. You're in good company. You have the spirit to do it. Amazing, amazing. Just keep your focus, keep your boundaries, and keep going. They know how good you are. There's your rah-rah section, right? It's like, there's your rah-rah section. I wish you the best with all that you're doing. Just keep your focus and your boundaries. Remember, your energy is divine, literally, and they're really going to either bring your energy and boundaries, like they're having you make sure that you have what the spirit to climb this, right? It's not one or the other. You're in good company. I love it. All right. Have a great May with all that you're achieving, whatever steps you're doing, and know you have divine support, obviously. I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.